Brianna's Bananas Cooking Show. Here we go! Hello everybody, it's Brianna, and I'm here with Dan today.
Hello!
Isn't that exciting? Today I thought we'd make something out of my microwave cookbook. So, Dan really likes eggs benedict. It's like his favorite thing to eat. Every time we go out to eat to breakfast somewhere, he has to try the eggs benedict. And I found this here in my microwave cookbook. So I thought it was perfect. So we're gonna try that out.
I'm very skeptical.
Skeptical.
I'm skeptical.
Well, it's probably not gonna be like as good as like classical style or whatever.
I guess.
As they make it in the restaurant. But this is like a simplified, easy version. It's not going to take as long. You don't need as many skills, I guess.
You just need a microwave.
Yeah, this microwave. And a toaster in this pan. So, let's get started. I forgot my apron. I was going to have him wear it, but
Oops.
he's just going to wear this shirt. So,
I don't have to.
well,
Well, I guess it's you too.
take it off.
I know.
Okay. Well, let me start with what you're going to need, obviously. You're going to need some ham. We just got like one slice of Black Forest ham. It's like a 1/2 inch thick. We're going to cut that in half. English muffins, of course. You're going to toast them. Butter.
What else do we have? Oh,
Eggs. You're going to need like 4 eggs. Some lemon juice. This one looks like a lemon. So that's fun.
this is ground mustard.
Ground dry mustard. Some 1/2 and 1/2.
And good old salt and pepper.
Some salt and pepper. Okay, so let's start with cutting this ham in half.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now you gotta be careful with knives.
Serrated or not.
Serrated or not. Well, serrated more. I feel like I've cut myself on more serrated knives than straight knives.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I've cut myself more on straight knives, so. Yeah, knives are knives, so be careful. We're gonna fry this ham up in the pan. Do you want to put like tablespoon of butter, 1/2 tablespoon of butter?
1/2 tablespoon of butter.
While we're doing that, let's put the English muffin in the toaster also. Okay, so let's get 1/4 cup of butter, which is 4 tablespoons, it says right here on the package, if you ever need to know. So let's grab 4 tablespoons of butter and put it in this measuring cup. Ooh,
Whoa!
it's popping. Turn it down a little. Oh God, that scared me. I'm gonna put that in one more cycle. Put the muffin in one more cycle. Stick that butter in the microwave, why don't you?
For how long?
Just do a minute.
Minute. That's crazy.
Express cook. Yeah,
Turn down.
it's trying to jump away. Turn it way down. Oh God. So this butter is thoroughly melted. It was a little boily, so maybe just like 30 seconds. If you want to save your egg whites, you can and like fluff them up and put them in an omelet or something. Otherwise, I don't really like egg whites by themselves. So I'm just gonna like throw them away and just use the egg yolks. Just be gentle. Or you can put it in your hand and like separate it with your fingers.
I just did it.
Okay. If you say so.
Do say so.
There's one egg yolk. Egg yolk. Careful.
Being careful.
Careful.
I did it.
Good job. 2 egg yolks. So now we take our butter and egg yolks. Let's put a 1/4 cup, which is that measure right there, of half and half. That is a 1/4 teaspoon of dry mustard. 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. But I'm just gonna do 2 little squirts.
Whisk it up.
And a little bit of salt.
Whoa.
Okay. Yeah, whisk it. Okay, it's time for the microwave. 2 minutes and stir every 30 seconds.
My main fear is this is just going to turn it into scrambled eggs.
Well, I think that's why we gotta stir it every 30 seconds. Because if you did microwave it for full 2 minutes altogether, it would be just like a big turd. Big egg turd in a cup.
A big egg turd.
Where was your favorite Benedict at a restaurant?
Oh,
Why?
well then that's the first time I ever had eggs Benedict, which is actually at the Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado, which, for those who do not know, that is the inspiration for Stephen King's The Shining, which is really cool. And my parents took me there when I was a little kid, and just for breakfast. We didn't stay there, although that would have been cool.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place, so if you're ever in Estes Park and you're like wanting to go do something really cool for breakfast, go to the Stanley House Hotel. They have a really great restaurant on the main floor. And there's also like a little like miniature museum cafe thing downstairs, which is interesting. And that's where they filmed the mini-series for The Shining that was on TV, because Stephen King was like not about Stanley Kubrick's The Shining at all. He did not like it. So there's tons of stuff you can do and learn at the Stanley House Hotel. There's also ghost tours.
Ooh, fear the ghosts.
My favorite thing to get if you're ever in Lincoln, Nebraska, there's the Highway Diner on Highway 2. And
It's spelled Hiway. Highway Diner.
And my favorite thing is eggs Benedict with a side of wheat toast.
They have all kinds of stuff too. They have burgers and sandwiches and breakfasts and all kinds of yummy stuff. They're so good. They're the best diner in Lincoln. Kind of starting to look a little chunky, but we'll see how it turns out.
I don't know, I would kind of call that pretty much done, but we'll follow the instructions.
30 more seconds.
I just cleared it.
Oh,
no.
Add 30 seconds. There you go. Dan also doesn't think you should deviate from the classic Eggs Benedict recipe.
No, you shouldn't. I've had like different types of eggs Benedict places. Like people say, oh, this one's a sirloin one, or this one has this on it. Like
I tried a salmon one. It was really good.
those are okay. I'm okay with that, but I feel like a good classic eggs Benedict is going to beat any crazy variation you can throw on it, to be completely honest.
Like what? A different kind of sauce or something?
Yeah, like, I don't know, people try and play around with the sauce, or they try and play around with the protein that goes on it. But in my mind, the best eggs Benedict is a really nice medium cooked poached egg, just a good slice of bacon or ham, and then a good sourdough English muffin. And then the sauce, the hollandaise, just ties it all together and makes it this super rich, savory, perfect breakfast. Like, it's that perfect thing between breakfast and lunch for me. I don't know. It's just really good. It's fantastic.
Good explanation. All right, so now that we got our sauce, let's set that aside. And then take the mug that we brought.
Mug.
Brought our cool mustache mug. And then we got a little dish to go on top as a lid. Or you can have like a plate or just some plastic wrap or something to go on top. So we're gonna put some water in this, maybe like halfway.
You just don't crack it and put it in there, right?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. What else?
I don't know. It just doesn't seem right.
Why not?
I don't know.
Well, when you like boil it, there's a whole like different process, and you gotta add some like vinegar.
Yeah, you want like
hold it all
vinegar,
together.
and then you want to spin your water,
Yeah.
and then put it right in the middle so it holds the egg,
Yeah.
and then so you
And it
can
makes it
scoop
a
it
tight
up.
little egg package. But this is like in a mug, so I imagine it's not gonna like spread out too much.
I mean, we'll see. It's going to be kind of a flatter poached thing, but you know,
We'll see, I guess.
you're the one telling me what to do.
Me and the microwave book. So let's do 30 seconds at a time. Again.
This is definitely on the thicker side of hollandaise that I would ever want. I think any thicker, it would be
Let's
too
show the
weird.
camera. Let's see how it turned out. You can kind of see it.
I think what is like perfection would be like nice thin ribbons of your sauce.
Yeah. This is kind of like chunky pudding looking.
Yeah. I mean, but that's still can be good. It's just all about how it tastes.
It smells like eggs, I guess.
This definitely needs to go back.
Okay.
This is nowhere near where it needs to be.
30 more seconds, I guess. If it turns out good, would you make it by yourself at home? If you're like craving going to a restaurant.
I don't know. I honestly don't. It would definitely depend on how this all turns out. If it turns out and it tastes great, sure, yeah, I would make this at home. But see, you got your white just starting to kind of cook, but the white needs to be enveloping the egg yolk, and that's not what's happening. So this is the part I'm very skeptical about, I would suppose.
Well, the internet says people do it, so the internet's never wrong, you know.
No one would just go on the internet and tell lies.
Make up recipes about microwaves and eggs. No one ever tricks you like that.
Because you want that really nice, creamy, flowing yolk. You just puncture the poached egg with a fork, and it just runs over and mixes with the
Oh, that's what we were
hollandaise.
supposed to do.
What?
We were supposed to puncture the yolk.
Okay, this is actually starting to look good. I wouldn't puncture this if I were to be honest.
Okay.
Because you want it to run
It's just so
over.
it doesn't explode,
Oh.
it said.
So it doesn't explode?
The yolk doesn't explode.
Oh.
But we're already like more than halfway through cooking it. So.
I think 30 more seconds and I wouldn't want to do this anymore. There we go. Now it's floating up top.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Let's get in there. There's a little egg floating in there.
But that's.
So how long did that take? Like 2 minutes?
Probably.
2.5 minutes altogether?
You know, that's a poached egg. I would call that a poached egg. And that's definitely poached. I can see that that yolk is a little bit cooked. But you know what? That's fine. It's fine.
It's fine, I guess.
It's fine.
The yolk is like on one side of it too, and the egg whites are all on this side. But it is cooked. Confirmed cooked. Maybe this one will cook a little faster now that the water's hot.
Perhaps. I can see that.
Maybe we should like try a little swirl action.
I think that might help, but. Do you miss the old kitchen?
I don't miss how small it was. I miss having the freedom to just like go in there and film my own videos.
Right.
Instead of having to go to my brother's house.
Yes, without giving away any like details of where we are. We're not in a place where we can just freely move about at all times inside the kitchen.
Other people use the kitchen.
Yes, we share it with somebody.
So I thought I'd be respectful a little bit. And come to somebody else's house and cook. But it'll be nice once we get our own place again.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll have a bigger kitchen. Hopefully I'll have like an island. That'd be super sweet, and then I can film more professional looking videos. Instead of like you looking at my back the whole time. This doesn't
Stop that.
sound scary.
Oh.
It's overflowing.
It overflowed. You know what? That looks
done.
good.
Once the egg whites are done, that's all we need.
This is how this one came out, which is a little bit more correct in my opinion. It's got a nice...
Well, the yolk's a little more done still.
Well, this looks more like your atypical restaurant poached egg, but even though it's very clearly not.
Very clearly.
Very clearly. So yeah, you just want a good sturdy muffin
Put the ham down.
with some good ham. Woo. So that definitely doesn't look the best. But
It's probably not going to be all gooey all over the place when you break into it, but
no. Which in my opinion is what you really, really want. But, and then you'll take your sauce, your hollandaise, not holidays. When I was a kid, it was holidays. But it's still college cheese, not cottage cheese. This is what the finished dish should typically look like. So, I mean, this is an eggs benedict.
sauce isn't as creamy as
No, but this one I can see some yolk kind of running,
it should be.
which is good, what you're looking for. Oh, in fact, yeah, it's nice and runny. Well,
That one is.
that one is.
Okay, we're going to try it.
Which one? I'm going to go with this
I want this
bigger
big.
one. Maybe this is too big of much of a stage bite.
Ding.
Think.
What? Is it good?
Yeah. I know. Should we get another opinion, though?
Do you guys want to try it? Dustin's going to come try it for another opinion.
Second opinion, or third.
A third opinion.
This looks different.
Different?
So I eat just like one of these whole things like
Yeah.
that. Put that in my mouth.
It's better than it looks.
It gets better in your mouth.
Yeah,
At first you're like, but then you're like,
it's like this
okay.
warm deviled egg almost taste because of the yolk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's actually what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think it's great.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, good.
it's great. Good job.
Third
Thumbs up.
opinion is great.
Like I said, you know, if you just made the sauce a little bit, I don't know, runnier and had more of the nice ribbons to it, but like
So a little more cream, you
a
think?
little more cream, I think would be great. I think cream would be the more important part of that. Because yeah, like Dustin
Cream
said,
or butter?
well, maybe both. But it definitely does have that kind of deviled eggy feeling right away. But it's got the good texture. I think that's a good thing. Is like it's not.
It doesn't feel lumpy in your mouth.
No, it doesn't feel lumpy. It may look it, but it doesn't feel that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the way to make like full-on gourmet hollandaise sauce is like really time intensive. So this
It
is
would take longer. That only took about 20 25 minutes
Yeah, no, that was
all
great.
together because we're filming a video too. So probably would take less time for you maybe. So give this a try. Maybe I'll try another microwave recipe soon for you. And thanks for being on my show today,
Of course.
Daniel, cooking for me. Hopefully you try this on your own sometime.
Maybe.
Okay. Got a maybe. So, I will see you next week with another video. I post every single Friday now. So, like and subscribe so you know when my videos come out. And share this with your friends and all that YouTube stuff. Give me comments. It helps me out, definitely. So, I will see you next week. Dan's gonna enjoy this Benedict. Okay, bye.